Hey, how y'all doing, baby? It's Wednesday. I have to look over there and make sure this thing is recording because I just did 26-minute rant, very impassioned from my heart. And when I went to go hit the button to turn it off, it wasn't recording. So, let me see if I can pull that out again. It's Wednesday, people. It's hump day, baby. We're halfway through this week. I hope you got to tune in last night to the Blue Dot family meeting we had last night live. It was a great meeting. We had a few difficulties with our Skype number. Evidently, it changes every time you do this. But I believe between Dennis and Travis and Sparky, they've got it figured out to where they'll keep that under control to where the people that are in the chat can easily hit the Skype button and join us on the call and be live. So I hope we get that fixed. I hope those kind of problems don't plague us. And we're beginning this shit. We're trying to get all washed out anyway. Anyway, I got my shirt on today again, baby. For those of you did not see it last night, this shirt came from Natalie Palumbo from New York City. Man, it's hard to do it the second time, baby. It really is. But I love this, and it's my family, and I will continue this shit if I had to do it 3 or 4 times. Natalie Palumbo from New York City sent me this shirt. She designed this shirt with the inspiration from her brother Anthony, who has low verbal autism. And this is how he recognizes me. This is what he says. It's the cowboy hat man. And I am so proud of that nickname. I said it last night to those that you have watched, and you know why. And it runs deep in my heart. And we always have to keep in mind that those around us with special needs need your smile, need your interaction just as much as every other person walking down the street. And we need to do that as a family, baby, and as a community, as a country. We need to reach out and give them that smile and that help when they need it, baby. I am so proud of it. Natalie, thank you again very much, baby. I got mail today. Yes, I did. Let me see if this works this time. I got mail from Tony Giacomella from Crescent City, California. That's him right there. That's Tony. And Tony included a little gas money, which we promptly put in the gas tank. And he added his phone number. So I called Tony, and we got to talking. And come to find out, we have a few things in common. He enjoys being a treasure hunter with the magnetic metal detector. I had one not long ago, and I enjoyed doing the same thing out here on my property. And I have indeed found several things that we're quite proud of being found on our property. A little button that looks like it came from a long time ago off of somebody's uniform, and a cross, one of them crosses that looks like it hangs on the side of a Padres robe or something like that. We found it buried in the mud out here. And so, yeah, I had a great conversation with Tony. I'm glad he's in this Blue Dot family. And, baby, that's what it's all about. If you send me your phone number, baby, I'm going to call you. That's what it is. That's what family does. If you reach out to me, I'm going to reach out to you. So next time you're sending me a letter or something, put your phone number in there, baby. I'll call you. Anyway, what's going on today? Let me see if I can pull this out of me again, baby. I saw John McCain. I'm getting ahead of myself. I saw Donnie Boy this morning leaving on his trip to Lima, Ohio, which, by the way, I want to throw it again that I have been to Lima, Ohio not that long ago. My wife and I stayed at the Holiday Inn there in Lima, Ohio. We had a wonderful visit up there and enjoyed the countryside up there. And so, yes, I've been up in your part of the country up there, baby. And but Donnie was on his way to go to the General Dynamics plant in Lima, Ohio. That's the plant that produces the M1 Abrams tank for the U.S. Army. And he's going there to promote the jobs program that he has going on. And it is a jobs program, baby. That's what he got up there. He got up there talking about how great his economy is and how the jobs are there and all that other shit. But he took time out again to disparage the memory of John McCain. He can't help himself. That man, that Donnie the dictator, would not make a pimple on John McCain's ass. He wouldn't make shit. He's not worthy of the pus that would come out of such pimple. Anyway, he stood up there in front of the crowd and he said, I gave him the funeral he wanted. I am the president. It had to be approved by me. I still haven't gotten a thank you. Donnie the dictator wants a thank you. He wants a thank you from the family of John McCain for allowing John McCain, a sitting senator and a war hero, to have a state funeral. Donnie the Dick didn't even want to leave the flag at half-staff. Donnie hates this man with a passion. With a passion, baby. He says it all the time. He will never be a fan of John McCain. Because John McCain has courage. Had courage. He had a conviction. We didn't always agree with him. But he had his convictions, and that's something that Donnie does not have. Donnie does not have either of those. He does not have courage or conviction. Donnie has a lie, baby. Donnie's got lots of them for you. He's got a con for you, man. That's what he's selling to you. How low are the Republicans willing to sink their values, to let this man constantly degrade a military hero who served his country with honor? Well, all the time she keeps talking about how great his military is, and how much he loves their sacrifice and their duty. He doesn't know squat. Your brother's service, your sister's service, your son, your daughter's service, your uncle, your aunt, all of their service doesn't mean shit to Donnie. He spits on their service, baby. If they don't support him, he does not honor them. They are not worthy of praise for their service if they do not worship the dictator. Like the lady that came out at Steve Bannon's little rally talking about she wishes Donnie would be America's first dictator. That is what this man has brought to the American people and to the Republican Party. A party that would allow the disparaging of military personnel by a coward, by a draft dodger, Cadet Bone Spurs, Mr. Grab him by the pussy. That man is now their standard bearer. That lady in Texas that wrote that message to Cindy McCain, that woman, that disgusting piece of crap, wrote that message, calls herself an American. She lives here in Texas, baby. No, she's not an American, baby. She's just another wannabe brown shirt for Donnie the dictator. Another one willing to throw this country values and the Constitution in the ditch, baby. She has no interest in justice and liberty. She's willing to turn it over. By the way, that little lady now has taken down all her social media accounts, her Twitter account, her Facebook account, they're all taken down because she can't take all the hate that's coming her way, all the people that are being mean to her. Kiss my ass, lady. Not on the right, not on the left, baby, but deep in the groove, you disgusting piece of crap that dishonors my state by even living here. But Donnie went to the plant in Lima, Ohio, to celebrate the jobs that plant just got, or just is going to retain because of a new $120 million contract they got to produce more tanks. To produce more tanks that the Army, for 3 years, in different, separate, numerous congressional hearings, have said they don't need any more tanks. They got fields of them stacked out in the weather. They're just surplus. They're all, everything we manufacture now goes right out of the plant and into a parking lot out there somewhere in the desert. Take storage until we sell it, baby. Who are we selling them to? Anybody. You're up to 2011. We had a cap on the Budget Control Act. Put a cap of $549 billion on the defense budget. That's a cap. That's what we need to spend. Let me tell you something. That figure, $549 billion, is 36% more than our next competitor, which is China. We spend 36% more than China does, and Russia only spends $69.2 billion on their defense budget, baby, every year. Seems they're getting their dollars worth, baby. Not us. Nuh-uh. We got a jobs program going on in Lima, Ohio, and I know how that feels. I work for the Army deputy out here, begging for a contract to keep our jobs safe out there on helicopters for the Army. But I knew then and I know now. It's a jobs program, baby. We don't need those tanks, but we're going to build them anyway, baby. Because we need to sell them. Who are we going to sell them to, John? Well, glad you asked, baby. Guess what? Ambassador Richard Grenell, the ambassador to Germany, has just been asked to leave Germany because he keeps sticking his nose into German politics, tweeting shit about how weak the German military is and how much they need to buy more weapons systems from the U.S. That's right, baby. It's a job. We got tanks over here. We got tanks we're having to sail on over here. Come down to Big Boom Bob. We'll give you a good deal on a tank, baby. That's who we're going to sell it to. We're going to force people to buy them. Whatever shit we've got. Saudi Arabia, you bet your ass. The ones that sent 19 hijackers over here to run their planes into the building, yeah, those guys, we're going to give them a lot more weapons, baby. Jared Kushner's making sure of that. Mike Turner, the congressman from that district up in Lima, Ohio, was there. He said that this will keep the production lines open and protects our workers. Good for him, keeping those guys' jobs. If he'd just call it a jobs program. Oh, no. It's not a jobs program, man. It's for the defense of our country. Oh, bullshit. Pay them, baby. Pay them. Pay them. You want to take some of that military's budget? You pay them. You pay the people that are on the field, baby. Give them 100, 200% pay raise. Pay them what you say they are worth, defending this nation, putting their lives on the line. For what? 30, 40,000 a year? Puh, you can get that at Lima. You can get more than that producing the tank, baby. You don't got to go drive the tank. The money's not there. The money's in producing this shit. The money's in Hollywood or out there in Silicon Valley or somewhere where the rich play. It's not on the battlefield, baby. It's not where we put our money. It's not where we invest our money. Oh, baby, we put it in jobs program, baby. I get upset. I'm a veteran, and I am all in support of our military 100%, baby. It's not just a bumper sticker to me. It's everything. But let's be real about it. The budget isn't going to them. It's going to defense contractors. And you want to make yourself sick, go look up what a defense contractor CEO, go see what the CEO of General Dynamics is getting, baby. And when you do, when you go to see those tens of millions and millions and millions of dollars a year at his salary, you remember that that's your tax dollars at work, baby. That's who's paying his salary. You are. I am. We all are paying that man's salary. That's where your money's going, baby. We could do a whole lot more with that money in this country to help the homeless veterans that are wandering our streets, for one thing. But oh no, no, especially if they don't support Donnie. If they support Donnie, maybe we'll kick them a crumb or two. We'll give them a little praise if they worship the ground that Donnie walks on, like this lady in Texas or the one that wants a dictator. Those are scumbags who threw everything this country's ever stood for in the ditch. How much lower? How much more can this country stand? How much more can the Republican Party stand? How deeper can their morals go? Georgia's GOP Senator Johnny Isaacson said Donnie's words were deplorable. I found it odd that he used the word deplorable. Isn't that the word that Hillary Clinton used to describe those that support this man? Deplorable. They're beyond hope. They have no moral fortitude. They don't have anything. Lies, hate. That's what they have to give you. That's what they have to offer this country, is their disgusting hate. It's time for the Republican Party. I keep saying it. The Republican Party is the key to getting rid of this man. It's not until the Republicans in the Senate that stand up and have courage to speak, that find their balls somewhere, wherever they left them, and stand up and say something about this shit. Because the longer they don't, the longer they prove they are anything but patriotic Americans, and they are willing to turn our country over to a dictator. Those in the Senate are willing to let him be a dictator. He is going to stall. He came out today and said, oh, I don't care if the whole public sees the Mueller report. I want to be transparent. Let everybody see it's up to the AG. Yeah, why do I smell a stinking skunk? Because it's going to be what Barr releases. And then the White House lawyers want to get all of it, see if there's any presidential, privilege that he can take to hide what he can. But it's going to be it's going to be a battle, baby. It's going to be a delay, a stall. Just keep it going, baby. The closer he gets to 2020, the more he can spill out his vile hate, the more he can threaten this country with violence if he doesn't win, the more he can tell you it's going to be rigged by the deep state, the secret society. All that bullshit that he makes up, pulls out of his ass, and feeds to those little minions down there while they gobble it up and let it drip down their chin. It's shit right out of his ass that you're eating. It's hard to do too, baby. It's hard to do too. It takes it out of you. Takes it out of your breath. I can't stop this any more than any other worthy endeavor. This is in my heart, baby, to fight for this country. I'm asking you to do the same thing. Is what this family's about. Is to stand up for our country, to be the patriots of our time, to be the guardians of liberty that we are. That's what is desired, that is what is needed, and that is what is an imperative duty of ours. Is to stand up, to make your voice known, to let your position be known, and let them know that you will not stand by while a Republican Party tries to run our country into the ground and sell us out to Russia or Saudi Arabia or anybody else that has a dime, baby, that they can flip in Donnie's disgusting pocket. Because they're not in it for you, baby. They're in it for the money and the power it gives them. We need to take that power back, baby. And it is by our voice and our vote and our letter writing and our calling out and our standing in the street that is going to do that. Public hearings, baby, that's what I want out of the Mueller report. I want public hearings. I want the truth. I want the evidence to be stood there and given to the American people and force the Republicans in the Senate to do their patriotic duty and tell this man to resign and get out of our house and take his hate and his bigotry with him. Take his little cockroaches, go take all your billions of dollars and go buy you a tiny little freaking island out in the middle of nowhere and take all of your deplorable shit with you. It's hard to do too, baby. It's hard to do too. I love my shirt, baby. And I love the fact that Tony included his phone number. I talked to Donna Bonacosi this morning. I will talk to anybody, baby. You just got to keep this message going. It's all of us in this together. And we all fight together in the same direction, or we lose. Or we lose. And this time, it wouldn't just be the presidency we're going to lose. It's going to be everything. So this is the fight of our lives, baby. I told you 2018 was halftime, baby. Halftime. We got the momentum. Let's keep this blue wave going, baby. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That is the key factor, baby. You think this is great. You call this great. Are you shitting me? That man standing up in our house. Don't call him great. He is anything but. I have a Corona beer cap here. See that right there? Got that there for it. That's there to remind me to hit that button. To hit the button. And Travis was in here. Dad, don't forget to hit the button. Oh man, how am I going to remember to hit the button? So I put a beer tab right there and reminded me to hit the button, because we want to make sure every one of you that send in that $1 a month Patreon donation. That's 5 cents a show, baby. That's it. I'm asking you for 5 cents every time I do this to keep this thing going. And we are so thankful for those. We're thankful for the gas money that Tony sent. We're thankful for every dime that we get, because it helps us keep this going. And the bills come regardless of what. I don't have any other time but to do this now. And this is what I want to do. They say you're happy if you do what you want to do. Baby, I'm doing what I want to do, and I think it's important. We've grown this family. We, not me, we have grown this family. With your voice, with your words, with you telling somebody, hey, I heard this guy, the cowboy hat man. Hey, you ought to get you one of these shirts. That's a good opening for the statement there. Hey, what's this with the cowboy hat man? Who's that? Boom, you're right into a conversation. I wore it to town today, baby, into the store. Nobody asked me, but I'm waiting for somebody to say, hey, what's that up with the cowboy hat man? And so Anthony, I'm so thankful for that nickname, baby. You have no idea how happy I am to carry that nickname. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. John Burdeville, Blue Dot in Texas, on YouTube. John Burdeville on Facebook. John Burdeville Speaks, Blue Dot Family. Baby, there are over 12,000 and growing. Go join the family if you're not already a member. Just follow that page over there. Get involved in the conversation. Be a part of this whole damn thing, baby. We're moving up on YouTube all the time. Our numbers are increasing, and it makes this family bigger and better, baby, when there's more of us in it. So, tell somebody to come over and subscribe over there. Join the Patreon page, or just follow us. It doesn't matter, but get your information and stay tuned and stay involved, baby. It's our fight, and we got to win it. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow evening on our Thursday night live show. Well, you should have the Skype thing fixed, so we want more callers in the conversation. And, baby, ain't no telling what we'll end up talking about. Y'all take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.